Good morning, good morning. I just have to document this because it was the kindest thing, and it's amazing how, just a few days ago I was sharing on here, was that yesterday when I was sharing on here that like I'm kind of going through time where I'm more self-conscious, like that whole thing. One of our fellow volunteers, who she hasn't been here in a few weeks since I stopped wearing the mask, and she was like, I just have to tell you. Oh wait, this is still the intro, hang on. She was like, I just have to tell you, this is like the first time that I'm like really seeing you, without it. And she was like, of course, like, cause we can only see, this. She was like, I knew, of course, that, you're super cute. But she was like, but you're so beautiful. And I was like, thank you so much. It was like out of the blue. I was just like, oh my goodness. Cause she was like, you can't see someone's face. And so I was like, that made my day. It's 8:41. I finished work on time. That's not what I'm tired about. I am tired because of this. So I put it together. It wasn't that difficult. However, I had to readjust this one twice because these didn't have enough room, and I had put this one too high, and I was stubborn. I was on the phone with my parents, and my mom was like, do you think you should move that one down? And I was like, honestly, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Needless to say, then I got to the top shelf and I was like, I will move it down. I have no light in here, but it looks very sturdy. So I trust that it will hold up better. These shelves or these bars are actually shorter than the other ones were, but it fits on here nicely. That's definitely an easier thing to put together. But with one person, it definitely got difficult, like adjusting the shelves and stuff. But it's done. I ordered Chipotle as a reward. And there are the broken shelves, by the way. Not broken. They're not broken. Just the wall didn't work. So I'm going to bring those down to the basement tomorrow. Because they're not bad shelves. The wall was not strong enough. Yes, that's up. I ended up reading a little bit more of the book, and I really want to like it. I don't dislike it right now, but I feel like it's taking forever to get to the main point, because like from the back of the book, what it reads is the big main event that happens is like kind of what kickstarts everything. This other sort of thing that they're dealing with has nothing to do with it. At least right now, it doesn't seem like there's anything to do with it. I'm sure it's actually connected. But I'm like, I'm almost 200 pages into the book. Why has the thing that was described on the back that sort of leads to the rest of the series and is why the series is called what it is, why has that not happened yet? Is that like a midpoint thing? That does not feel like a midpoint thing. That sounds like a first act turning point, inciting incident sort of thing. And I know I said in yesterday's clip, I was like, oh, I think it's coming up because it would have made sense for it to. And now don't know where it is. So it's also just another one of those, just like I felt with the other one that I was reading that I ended up stopping. I was like, I feel like no, not as much as that one. That one I really felt like was taking forever. And I was like, I feel like I have so much more left to go for it, and it felt like it was taking forever. But this one's kind of doing that too, where I'm like, where is the main part of this book? Like, where is it? I don't know. I don't know. And this is bound to happen, right? I know it's going to happen. In fact, it's good that it happens, that not all of the books I have on my shelves are incredible ones that I want to keep and love on and never get rid of, because I need to make space for new books. And it does, as much as it sucks in the moment when I stop reading one or DNF it, as we call it, did not finish. As much as it sucks, it's also like, if I have other books in the series, which once again, I don't do that as much now, but for many years I did. So that adds up. So, I I should say I don't seek those books out. I don't seek out the additional ones in a series if I haven't read the first one. If I happen to come across it and it's a really good deal, sure, I'll pick it up. And that's what happened with these books. I got the first one at first, and then the other two popped up on paperback swap, and I was like, hey, why not? So anyway, so as much as it sucks that, yes, there are ones that I DNF, it makes way then because I get rid of potentially more than one at one time and makes additional space on my bookshelf. Like getting rid of the two ones that I had that were the Alice in Zombieland ones or whatever made space for 3 that were sitting on top of that shelf. So now that one shelf has none sitting on top anymore. Anyway, the other thing too that I forgot to mention earlier is my manager actually called me during work, and she ended up telling me that there is potentially another opportunity for me on the horizon to work on someone else's script, and they need another pair of eyes on it. They want someone to help them sort of edit it and rewrite it and stuff. So, and that would be a paid opportunity. So she called me to ask if I was interested. I said I am. She said, okay, great. I'll talk to the person more tomorrow evening and keep you updated. So that's exciting. Very, very thankful and excited about that. Crossing my fingers that goes a good direction. And I might write the outline for the pilot tomorrow, because today, that story was in my head. It was like, hey, as a reminder, we're here and we're ready. And I was like, I know you're ready. Just give me a second. But I think I've held it off long enough. Like it's very much ready, and I'm very excited to write it. So I think I'm gonna sit down and do the outline tomorrow, hoping I don't get stuck. I know how I want it to start. I know a lot of the chunks of the middle, and I know the end of the pilot. So that should help. It's just sort of the middle part, like a bit of act 2 that I'm sort of like, how are we going to go about that? But we'll figure it out. Anyway, yes, I'm going to bed. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.